our bean storage, our bean trade, and as organization, of course, our main goal is seed saving. So you're also going to see the seed bank. And therefore, I would like to introduce the team from Seed Savers who will be speaking today. Of course, we have other team members here who will not perhaps be speaking this evening, but for the people who are going to speak today, let's have them introduce themselves. Maybe Dominic, you could start. Introduce yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Daniel, and hi to everyone. I'm Dominic Imani, working for Seed Savers Network, and I'm at Kanyawa, one of the global fields, with one of the farmers here. She can introduce herself and invite us to the farm tour. Welcome.
I think, Dominic, before we go to the global field, before we go to the garden, can we also introduce Terryann, who will also be presenting from where you are, Terryann? And as Terryann gets ready for introducing herself, Lydiah, you can also introduce yourself. And Shane Ambani can also introduce herself. Terryann, are you ready now? We could move to Lydiah if Terryann is not ready. Lydiah, are you ready?
Yes, my name is Lydiah. I work for Seed Savers Network. Yeah, in a county called Baringo. I'm happy to be in this meeting.
Where are you? You'll be showing what?
I'll be showing a trader who sells beans. Maybe I can.
Okay, that's good enough. I think we shall introduce her later as we continue. Mercy, are you able to introduce yourself? Tell us where you are.
Thank you, Wanjama. Yes, I'm Mercy Ambani. I work with Seed Savers Network, and I'll be sharing more about our seed bank here that we have within our network. So this is what I'll be presenting on. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mercy. And then we can have Terryann again. Terryann, you might be ready now.
Oh, okay. Apologies. I lost internet connection, but my name is Terryann Wamushe, and I'm joining you from Kakamega County, and I'll be showing you the different bean varieties that we grow here in Western Kenya, and the different uses of the different beans. Yeah.
Thank you, Terryann. Gabby, that is perhaps what we shall be showing you. I don't know whether we could also maybe get to know a bit the people who are in the room also as we start presenting.
Well, if we would like to hear from the partners that are here listening to us, if you would like to share some of your work as well, why are you interested in this call? And then we'll move on from, and Daniel can start with his presentation. So if you want, raise your hands. It's your last chance. Or we can, okay, I think Daniel, you can go, and then we can see if the partners have questions or if they want to intervene in the meeting.
Thank you. Yeah, so I think that is also fine. We're happy to introduce what we have to you. We want to start with a global field that is a representative of many global fields that we have. Several years we have been working with promoting the field diversity and also making sure that we can have seed sovereignty and food sovereignty. Beans, very important part of our diet. And I think even as we show you the global field, we shall be focusing more on the beans. So Dominic, I don't know whether you are ready now. You can introduce your host who run the global field.
Thank you, and welcome to everyone in the call. I'm here with one of the farmers that is hosting one of the global fields here in Kanyawa, Nakuru County. And she's here also to invite us to her farm, as also see the diversity, and also at the end of the day, enjoy the bean meal. Karibu.
Hi everyone, I'm Ryan Waithira from Kanyawa, a seed ambassador, and also I do farming, and we are going to see what I do in the farm. You know, some people say we are farming, but they don't do it practically. We are going to see it practically. So yeah, you are all welcome, and feel free to ask any question. So we are going to
So that is a homestead. We are heading to the farm.
as you can see, we have some avocados. This is a local avocado. So it is flowering. You get tree spinach. Yes, you can see because I'm doing organic farming. Here is manure. Here we can see mango tree here. You can see guava here. Here is my tree nursery. You can see my mogoka.
That is cuts.
So we are going down. Here is my sweet banana. Here, young maize. Some beans inside. Here we have
This is lemon.
lemon. It's a new variety of cassava.
Cassava.
Here we have
This is pineapple.
pineapple. This is pawpaw. We have some pears here. We have maize which is growing, which is indigenous maize, yellow maize, and some colored maize here inside here. We are coming here. We have some big beans here. You can see big beans here, and I can open it for you, and you can see it how it is looking good.
These are different types of broad beans.
Now we are going down. You can see my avocado. I have planted some sugar canes.
That is one of the agroecological technique, Hugel culture, and you have sugar cane here, and also some sweet potatoes there.
So we are here in the farm where we get some varieties of beans. Here is nyota bean. You can see. We get more varieties as we go on. Yeah, you know, when you practice this agroecological farming, you are supposed to use some onions. You can get some more varieties of this. I call it catoero.
There's another variety of beans. She's having more than 10 varieties of beans.
It was lost, and we are trying to multiply it in the farm. So as we can go, you see the small bean here, whole army bean, which is more nutritious, and also it has, people are saying that it does not contain gas. So we have the small also variety here, the white one, which got lost, and we are trying to multiply it.
So she's among the farmers that are reviving this kind of bean that was lost.
It was lost. We can see here chili. This is chili. You can see it. I use it in when I'm doing my biopesticides. As a farmer, you are not supposed to be a farmer and you don't have that. Here we have some beans.
So they have harvested some beans. Is already in the farm.
It was raining, that is why we had the beans. And you can see more varieties here. There are more than 10 types here. And when we are doing, we select each variety on its own so that you can keep clean seeds.
So they usually select the best for their seeds. So we are still touring her farm.
Here we have orange. We do, but you are not supposed to rely on one type of farming. Here is the cassava also, the other variety. This is apple. You can see the trees there. As we continue, here is there are types of this, but these are more varieties of sweet potatoes.
Different varieties of sweet potatoes.
We continue. This is the planting bean. Here another agriculture. As we continue going home, this is my home. So here is my homestead. I have a small homestead. So this is my kitchen. You can see here we are cooking. We are using the beans to cook githeri. And this is my kitchen where I use, because of climate change, we are using this type of stoves. We are calling it the two-in-one, and he's having the githeri using this local caravan. You can put it here.
So this is the traditional serving spoon, the calabash. You can see it. If you can hold it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put it here. We continue to the other room where visitors room. So we are here in the visitors room, and I have my family and my friends here. This is my husband.
My name is Kennedy Minor. I'm the husband to Lydiah. We do the organic farmer. We mix all the crops. Also, we do the forest farming.
This is my last born. And my granddaughter. Say hi. And my grandson. And we are having here. Come here. I want to serve my child here. Let's serve my visitors also. I'm happy. Dominic, welcome.
So thank you everyone. I'm about to enjoy the githeri here at the family. and we are very happy. It's
Thank
very
you.
yummy.
Thank you
much.
Yeah, thank you very much for showing us all that. I don't know whether we have any comment or any reaction or any question from
Yeah, thank
the
you.
audience.
So very intriguing.
Thank you.
We have some also comments in the chat. Emmanuel commented on how beautiful the farm is. Lucy said how interesting, the beautiful place, so productive. Yeah, we had some great reactions from the people in the chat. It was a beautiful farm.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that is the way we produce beans in the global field, and the way they are served. A lot of time, mostly boiled with maize and making dairy, and that is very delicious food a lot of time. Available in people's homes almost every day. And now I think we want to show you more diversity of beans from Terryann. Terryann, I don't know whether you are ready to show us the beans that you said you can show us.
Yes, I'm ready.
We do, Betty, I can see your question. We have 2 harvests per year. And the first planting season is March, and then the second planting season is September. But the March season is normally better. And Kenya is very diverse. Some agroecological zones is only 1 harvest, and others have 2. But mostly we have 2 seasons. So thank you, Terryann. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Wanjama. As I said earlier, my name is Terryann, and I'm joining you from Sanda Community Seed Bank. And today I'll be showing you the diverse bean varieties that we grow here in Western Kenya. I'll start with the velvet bean. We have 3 varieties of velvet bean. We have the malted, we have the black velvet bean, and we have the white velvet bean, or what we call here as mukuna. The velvet bean is an aggressive climber, and it has become a favorite of many locals because it can be value added to make mukuna beverage, which we mix with hot water to make tea. Mukuna is also used as fodder for livestock, and we have had testimonies from farmers who say that when they feed it to livestock, the milk production increases. And mukuna takes about, the black velvet bean takes about 6 to 7 months, whereas the white one and the malted take about 4 to 5 months. Up next, we have Wairimo bean, which is a common bean in most households, and it is mainly preferred because it is early maturing and it is also high yielding. It takes about 2.5 months. And for the Wairimo bean, the young leaves are also used as vegetables. I have 2 varieties of Kikuyu beans. I have the red one and also the dark red variety. The Kikuyu bean is also a climbing variety, and it takes about 3 months to mature. And for the Kikuyu beans, also the Wairimo beans, and what I have here, the Punda beans, I have about 4 varieties. We have this one that is a bit dark, like gray. I have the one that is shiny. We also have another Punda bean variety, and this one. All these varieties, the dried pods of the bean varieties are used to make a a natural tenderizer, a natural food tenderizer known as mshereha. Here is a sample, and this is what the locals use to cook vegetables such as cowpea and or what we call clotalaria after distillation. I also have the soybeans. I have the yellow soybeans and also the black soybeans. The soybeans take about 3 and at most 4 months. And here we usually roast. After harvesting and cleaning, we usually roast it and eat it as groundnuts, or it can be grounded and mixed with maybe sorghum or millet to make porridge or even cook mandazis or chapati. Here I have rosebella beans. I have roast cocoa. I also have another bean variety known as namuhula. And all these bean varieties, the dry matter, we use it to make the compost manure. And also the dry matter can be used as a source of fuel when we don't have enough firewood. I have another bean variety known as lipala. There is ochut. There is another bean variety known as esinjinjinji. And all these bean varieties, we have also army bean, harakamtoka. There are 2 varieties, this variety, and this variety. All the young leaves, we use them as vegetables. We also use the dry matter as to make compost, and also we use it to make local salt. That the one that I've said is called mchereha. And for the last variety here, I have for the last variety, this one, namuhula. This one is really preferred in most households. This one is a bushy. It is a bushy variety, and it is preferred because also it is fast maturing and it is high yielding. Thank you. Over to you, Wanjama.
Terryann, you can stay a bit there. I see there are some questions in the chat. I don't know whether, Gabby, you can see the questions, and maybe Terryann could be able to answer them.
Terryann, have you seen the question? It's what variety was used for make tea?
Oh, the variety that we use to make tea is called the velvet bean. There is this one, the malted one. There is the black one, and there is the white mukuna. We use it to make this beverage, but you have to follow a process whereby we soak the beans for 24 hours, and then we remove the cover, and then it is dried, and then we grind it, to make the.
So what can happen
beverage,
if you don't follow the procedure, Terryann? If you don't follow the procedure, what can happen?
Mukuna is, I would say it can be, is it poisonous or toxic? It has L-DOPA. So when we soak it, we are trying to reduce the concentration of L-DOPA in the bean. Yeah.
Thank you, Terryann. Great presentation.
Is there any other person with question?
Yeah, I have one question to Terryann. That is the tea made from the seed coat, or is it made from the cotyledons itself?
We usually remove when making the beverage, you have to remove the cover. You soak it and then you remove the cover. Yeah.
Okay, but I believe that if we dry it up, the cotyledons, and then we crush it out, it would turn into a kind of duff or something like a paste. How do we make a beverage out of it?
You will cook it first.
We'll cook it first, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a kind of soup, not tea, I suppose.
It is not a soup. It will, once you cook it, once you soak it and then you remove the cover.
Okay. So we have to cook the cover, seed cover.
Yes, you remove the cover and then you dry it and then you cook it.
Okay.
Cook, then dry until it's like this.
Okay, okay. I'll definitely try it. I'll definitely try it.
Yeah.
I think Eva has a question as well.
Yeah, please. I'm really interested in this Makuna powder. And I think that the powder maybe is used to make this tea, which is just maybe you use just the water after you've soaked the powder again. But where is the L-Dopa only in the bean casing, the hull, or is it also in the dried powder?
It is usually mostly in the cover. It is concentrated in the cover.
Yeah, Emmanuel has put it in the chat here, so can we eat the Makuda powder or only the liquid after you've made this this tea?
Terryann, you are very far from your microphone. We can hardly hear what you are saying.
Mukuna is also eaten like the regular bean varieties, but you have to soak it first also for 24 hours. You cannot just cook it maybe like the regular beans which we cook maybe for 30 minutes. No. And when you're cooking it, you use it to supplement your food. So you just cook just a small, very, very small quantity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Can I ask something again? Just about the tenderizing of the food. That also is interesting. I've never heard of this before. Using the beans to tenderize other food. Can you explain about that?
Terryann didn't hear about tenderizing. It's about tenderizing. How you use beans for making
this one.
tenderizing agent. Yes.
Okay. This is called mshereha. This is a Luya name. And we make it by using the dried pods of every bean variety that I have here. All the bean varieties, we usually dry them, the pods, and then we burn them. And when you burn the pods, you'll get a powder. And this powder is what I have here. The powder you mix with, let me show you. You will mix with water.
Ash. Is it
the
ash?
ash? I mean the ash, sorry. When you burn the pods, you'll get the ash. And then this ash, you will put it in a container like this one. And this container, it has holes at the bottom. At the bottom. So you will put your ash and water so that you're able to get this, such a liquid. And now this is what you're going to use to cook your vegetables. It softens the vegetables and it also adds a good lather. So we use it to cook cowpeas, to cook jute mallow. Yeah. I don't know. Was it clear?
Yes, thank you.
So for the locals here, maybe if I may just add, this is a safer option as compared to using magadi, which damages the joints. Yeah.
So even things like cowpeas, it's to take away some of the negative effects of eating some of these legumes. Is that right?
Pardon?
Sorry, that was not very clear. Yes.
Sorry, I seem to have some interference my end. So the liquids you're making there is to take away some of the harmful effects of eating other legumes. Is that right?
I'm not able to hear the question clearly.
Jenny, could you maybe write it in the chat? The question?
As she write in the chat, do you see anything else in the chat? Any other question or comment?
I feel like all of them were answered so far. Well,
Thank
maybe
you.
Jenny's having a problem with connection and we can move forward and she can ask it afterwards.
Yes.
Ah, there she goes. She's asking if the liquid from the mishireke was taking away some harmful effects from other legumes.
Do you have comment on that, Terryann? Have you seen the comment?
Let me see. Okay, the liquid from Shereha was taking away some harmful effects. No, the was taking away some harmful effects from other legumes. No, the Shereha is just a natural food tenderizer, and you can use the pods of any legume, yeah, to make it. You just have to burn the pods, and then you put the pods in a tin that you have put holes at the bottom for distillation, and then you just put your mshereha here and you put water to get such a solution to cook your vegetables. So it is very safe and it is very sweet.
Yeah, I have just one question that what's the science behind the usefulness of this liquid? I mean, when we burn it after drying and then just try to get the precipitate using a filter, a cloth or something like that, how does it add value to the cooking process of vegetables? Because it is mostly burned carbon, I suppose. Because when you burn it, it is mostly carbon.
Pardon, the question is?
Yeah, I'm saying that once you dry the beans and then burn it, and then filter out the precipitate, I mean, or the filtrate through some mechanism. I mean, that filtrate is actually a filtrate of carbon, because once you burn anything, it is nothing but carbon, ash.
Yeah.
I mean, how does it value? What's the science behind its value in cooking vegetables?
We mainly use it to soften
Okay.
the vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when
And
you
also add flavor.
So I think there is a very simple way to do it. You can simply add a pinch of sodium bicarbonate, that can soften any vegetable. Even beans, you can soften. If you have a hard to cook bean, you can use a pinch of sodium bicarbonate and get it softened. Or even soaking softens the beans, or even hard to cook vegetables, something like that.
Yeah.
So what's the science? I'm a little bit kind of, because
the
what could be the reason?
I think may I just say that when you burn any plant's material, any of the carbohydrates will just form the carbon ash, but all of the minerals that are in the plant material, they will not burn. They will remain with the ash, so that the carbon, and by putting water on, then you may be able to get the minerals into the solution again. So it's a way of extracting the minerals without having the carbohydrate.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Yeah. So the sodium bicarbonate, that would not burn. But you've got, again, other minerals in the beans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's great. That's
what you're getting out. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think we need to proceed to the next presenter. And now we can go to meet Lydiah and the bean trader and see the way beans are sold here. This is a common bean market. It's a common shop for the beans. Lydiah, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah, my name is Lydiah. Thank you, Wanjama. I'm joining bean trader here in Kenya, in Marigat. And Rona will explain to us how she sells the beans, either for food and also for seeds. And welcome, Lona.
Thank you, Lydiah. I'm Lona Momoy. I sell seeds here in Kenya, in a town called Marigat, Baringo County. As you can see, these are the varieties of beans I'm selling. There are very many here. We have varieties. For example, we have beef in yellow, leafy green beans. As you can see, they are very clean. They are healthy. And we have what we measure. We have this container. We can sell this one. When it is full this way, it's around 1.5 euro. As you can see, the beans are in a very high demand because they are clean and the price is also friendly. And again, we have also another variety down there. As you can see, these are yellow beans, as you can see. They are also clean and we have them in varieties. We have also the other one here. These ones are, as you can see, they are also clean and they are also in varieties. So it's only the customers who can choose what they want because there are so many in the market. And the customers here, they choose the beans, they compare the prices, and also they compare the quality. For example, I have also other beans here, as you can see. These are called Roscoco beans. They are clean, they are nutritious, and they are nice. And the customers, the demand is very high in this market. So many customers are here. We are selling them at various prices. So we also have varieties, and I have a retail shop, as you can see there. So they buy also the items they need there, and they come for these cereals. Welcome and thank you.
Do they sell? Do you sell at different prices, different kind of beans, or they are all in the same price?
No, I sell them at different prices. As you can see, the quality and the variety. So it's up to the customers to choose what they want according to the price. When the demand is very high, they come for it. When the demand is very low, we also change the price. Thank you.
Where do you get your beans from? The beans to sell? Where do you get your beans?
Oh, I get them in a place called Eldamaraville, Kitale, Nakuru, and also we have them here in Baringo down there at Terryann irrigation scheme. Yeah.
Thank you. And people who buy beans, they go to cook them, or some of them go to plant them.
Others go and consume them at their homes. They cook them nicely. They take it as food, and also others they just go and also give their neighbors to cook and eat like food. And also they can buy and go and use them as seeds. They grow them. Then in future they'll harvest and get more beans than they are in the market. Thank you.
Are there time of the year when the beans are more expensive than other times?
Yes, sometimes the beans are very expensive according to the topography of the land and also the climate. Sometimes the place is very dry and we don't get enough rain. Now, when the rains are not there, the yields go down. And when the yields go down, the prices go up. Thank you.
Thank you very much for showing us your
Welcome.
beans and how you sell them. I don't know whether we have any comment from the group, and also looking at the comments, the chat also. Gabby, can you see the chats?
Yeah, there are some questions related to this presentation. She's asking, where does the bean come from? Is it a wholesaler or direct from the farmers?
Did you hear that question, Lydia? Maybe you can ask it again there.
Now, beans, we get them from the wholesalers, and also we get the beans from the farmers. They harvest and they sell to us. And now we also sell to as retail to our customers. Yeah.
Do you know whether some of the beans that you sell are imported, or all the beans are coming from Kenya?
No, the beans we sell here, they all come from Kenya, but different areas. For example, I told you most of the beans come from a place called Damaraville. Others come from Kitale, and also here in Marigat, a place called Perekera irrigation scheme, where we do irrigation and we get the beans, and we get enough and varieties. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for showing us your beans and explaining to us how you sell. Asante sana.
Thank you.
I don't know whether we have any further comment from the group here. If not, we would like to proceed to the seed bank. And we meet Mercy Ambani in the seed bank, who can also show us the seed bank and say something about that, how seeds are kept in the seed bank. Mercy, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Thank you so much. And here I'm at the seed bank. And basically within this seed bank, it is our repository where we store our seeds from our farmers for conservation work. And let me mention about a bit of a history about bean farming in Kenya. So bean farming is majorly done by small-scale farmers. And as a nation, we have over 1.5 million smallholder farmers who are involved in cultivation of beans. But also currently, the production that we have does not fit the population because beans is our second best staple food in Kenya, which mostly school-going children depend on, and mostly farming communities at the villages depend on beans for food. And I would say ranging from 2023 year to 2024, the production per year has been around over 700,000 metric tons, and the cultivation space that has been put for the nation has been around 500,000 hectares. But then when you check on the production due to climate change, you find per hectare the production tends to be declining or it has been low. That's why I find at some point we have imports because we really depend on the beans for our meals and also for protein source. So here, this is our seed bank that I'm just showing you around. And in this seed bank, we have to ensure that we are storing varieties such that at planting time, the farmers can come. Here, it's not only beans, but we have diverse, even other varieties like maize. But we have storage in the shelves, but we also have cold storage, whereby at the freezer here, this is our freezer. And in this freezer, we store our seeds at temperatures less than 20 degrees Celsius. And the seeds can be stored here even to up to 100 years. So this shelf here is basically all varieties of beans. And we ensure that the seeds to be stored in the shelves have to be tested for moisture content that has to be at least around 10%. So these are the dense variety of beans, which we have a copy also with our national gene bank, such that in case we lose any quantity, any variety of bean seeds, we are able to retrieve them from our national gene bank. Yeah. And also we have also the underground storage. Yeah, here we have underground storage for beans. For beans and also other varieties, just as a backup in case we are losing our seeds, we are able to retrieve them back, but it's underground and it's also stored in the fridges. Yeah, that's all I have. Wanjama, back to you.
Thank you, Mercy. Did you have a specific procedure of bringing seeds to the seed bank? Or how do they, can you take us through that, the procedure of ensuring that what you have in the seed bank are quality seeds?
Okay, thank you. So for seeds, when we have to receive them to our seed bank, normally we have to ensure we do the germination tests. And I'll just show you a sample. Yeah, so we do germination test, and these are petri dishes where we have to test if the seeds are good and they are viable. So we have to test here and check the germination percentage before proceeding to storing them. And also we have to ensure we check for moisture tests. So for germination test, we give it a timeline of around 5 days. If you have to put here like 10 seeds, we expect at least 8 of the seeds should be able to germinate. And that means it's 80% germination. Those seeds are good. And if it's less than 8 seeds out of 10, that means we need to still take back the seeds to the farm. And also we have to do moisture test, which we don't have moisture meters in the village community seed bank, so we just do it in a natural way. We have like bottles, simplified bottles, which we put salt and we add the dried beans and shake. So if we have a situation where there is kind of sticking of the seeds around the bottle, it means we still have a lot of moisture within the seeds and they're not well dried, and therefore we cannot store them. So we have to ascertain with the two procedures. You have to do germination tests and also you have to check the moisture tests. using salt and simplified bottles where you shake. If we have sticking or around the bottle, the seeds are sticking around the bottle, it means they are not well dried. So you have to take them back.
Thank you. So I know, like mentioned by Gabi, we have more than 107 seed banks in Kenya, and the construction is done in a very specific way using pop earth or soil and grass, and we also use tires for foundation. I don't know whether, Marcia, you're able to show us a bit of that in terms of how seed bank is built, maybe by showing from outside as well.
Yeah, sure. We use the natural material, and our seed banks are built in a participatory way where we engage farmers to we use the resources that are available. Like this is a natural building, it's a mud house, and at the ground level we have tires that have to make the foundation. And why we use the tires to make the foundation is to prevent moisture from rising up the wall, and just to ensure that there is easier maintenance for the communities. That's why we use the mud house. It's well reinforced. It's a strong structure, which is also easier for communities to set up. And inside the seed bank, you'll realize the temperatures are also cool, and we don't need the light. And also inside the seed bank, it has to be a little bit humid to just ensure all the seeds are kept at the right temperatures. Yeah, so this is just a natural building that is made of mud. Yeah,
Thank
and
you,
also
Marcia.
other materials like grasses or hay. Yeah.
Thank you very much. And I understand when we are entering the seed bank, we normally have a ritual. Could you show us that also and maybe tell us why?
Okay, so this is at the of the
We
seed
can't
bank.
hear you.
And being that it is a respiratory center of our visitors to just...
Yes,
Are you able
we
to
can
hear
hear
me?
you now.
Yes, I'm saying now here I'm
Yes.
outside the seed bank. And normally, before anyone gets in, be it visitors or anyone who is new and they want to learn on what is happening, we take a moment of silence, because this is an initiative that has to be taken by everyone to bring back our lost seeds. So we take time outside the seed bank. Someone can meditate on any lost seed that she ever had an encounter with, or she has ever heard of that particular seed, and what is the initiative they are going to take at a personal level to bring back our seeds. So that is the procedure for getting here. And then after a moment of silence, like 10 seconds, we can now allow you to get in. When you check at the entrance here, we have some kind of a design where we have put seeds at the door. The door is well decorated with seeds, just to show you the impact that you want everyone to create to bring back our seeds. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mercy. And I see the poster that I got from Benny sometimes back there. And thank you, thank you all. I think that is all what we have for you from the moment of silence. I think we can also get silent and also hear back from you. I know the time is gone, but back to you, Gabi. That is all what we have.
Wow, thank you so much. So that was a beautiful presentation. Thank you for taking on the challenge and doing amazing. It was so good. I also want to give some space right now for the other partners to see if they want to say something. I saw that some of them shared something in the chat, but if they want to say something, leaving this time open for that. Maybe Eva or Emmanuel.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. Thanks, Messi, for your video and explanation. I think last March I was in Kenya for attending the agroecology conference, and unfortunately, I didn't have the time to visit the Seed Savers Network, but my schedule was visiting the GBAC. I already mentioned my question in the chat box, and I mean, this initiative, I mean, seed saving initiative is, I think it's good practice that should be, I mean, copied or adopted here in Ethiopia, because most of the farmers are small scale farmers, and they grow different varieties of beans and legumes. So I wonder how the Seed Savers Network Kenya is, operating, and also the same time, how do you manage the seed banks? I mean, especially my question is, sustainability. In every project, the sustainability is an issue. So, can you please explain to me how the seed bank, is managed, especially from finance, or how the business model is you are running in the Seed Savers Network, as well as in managing the seed bank in Kenya. Did you sell some of the seed for either farmers or for someone else for making income? And also, I mean, can you explain to me how did you get some income for making this project sustainable? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. If I can comment on what you have said, yes, we sell seeds. I think all our community seed banks sell seeds, and at the beginning of every planting season, we always have a seed fair where people who don't have seeds can come and buy seeds, and every community seed bank, they do the seed fair in their village so that people who cannot access seeds can buy from them. And of course, the seed saving as a culture, as a practice, is also a tradition, and it's also done alongside other activities like labor banking and other learning activities. And also, a lot of seed banks are also hosted alongside the global fields, and therefore there are several activities around each community seed bank. But yes, selling is part of it. Even if the law does not support farmers selling seeds, the part of the situation is that the seeds, like what you are showing there, like what was being shown by the trader, are not available in the certified seed shops, because basically most of the companies that are dealing with the seeds here in Kenya are companies that are global, and therefore they are not interested very much in the local crops, and therefore people who have seed banks are able to fill the gaps by selling the seeds. Because of the law, what they don't do is to label what they are selling as seed, but everyone knows that they can get seeds from the community seed banks, and also from the farmers market, and also from traders. If that could be sufficient to answer your question. And the way we operate also, we are a network. We are a network with many farmers participating, farmers groups, but also researchers as being part of our network. Recently, we have
It's still
started.
going on, but I'll leave now, I think.
Yeah, recently we have started some kind of learning exchange that we call Seed School, where people from various countries are able to come. We have even hosted several times people from Ethiopia coming also to see the way our farmers are keeping seeds. So that is a learning exchange that we have introduced last year. Now we have hosted several people from various countries also coming to learn, and also having farmers teaching farmers. These are called seed ambassadors. So you have already had some people mention. Thank you.
Well, we are on our time now. I don't know if anyone wants to leave a message on the chat anymore, but also you can get in contact with Daniel. He has all his information in the Global Bean website. And we're also sharing the recording of this session on the website. Thank you so much, Daniel and Mercy and all of Seed Savers Network.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mercy. Thank you all from Seed Savers. And thank you, Gabi, for hosting the first meeting. Very well done. I wonder if you had a few housekeeping announcements, when you would expect the next newsletter to come out, when you plan to do the next meeting, all these kind of things.
Okay. So we're having the next public meeting on September 2nd. We also have a planning meeting. If you want to be involved, you can reach out to me. We do those meetings to plan the public meetings. The next newsletter, I intend to do it by the middle of this month. Now that we have done this meeting, I can organize to launch it soon. And also, if you want to lead the next partner meeting, reach out to me. We would love to hear from you as well.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for hearing us.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.